Wonderful to see everyone here. It's such a wonderful program, and I'm so glad that you are here today in this morning and not sleeping or doing anything else. Wonderful. Thank you for that. Today, I've been called here, and thank you for the opportunity for me to speak about Patriji and the PSSM movement. So very grateful for this opportunity. So let's take you into a history lesson today um, of PSSM. So first thing is I wanted to talk about how it all started. When did it all started? And So let's start with how it all started. So here you see Patriji. Today, he travels 365 days. He travels to towns, villages, cities, everywhere to teach meditation. But it all started back in 1970s when he was actually introduced to Anapanasati. And that's when he learned in early 1970s, and he started practicing that. And that is something that he practiced many different meditations at that point. He was an explorer. But somehow this meditation was something that he really, really was drawn to and had a knowing within him that this is the meditation that is the truth for him. Um, I'm going to introduce a term which may be new for some people here. So he had a walk-in experience in 1979, which probably in your advanced sessions here in JTTP you will learn about it by our pyramid masters. And then he started working with different teachers and gurus and learning spiritual science. He's a voracious reader. He has been reading books since probably he was born on earth. That is something that even as a child he was a voracious reader. So he would find every book that he sees, whatever book that was, as a child, and he would read. And as he, in this time where he was exploring spiritual science, he really read spiritual science books. At that point there was no internet, so he would just find secondhand books in Hyderabad, and he would start reading that. And he realized his mission was to teach meditation. That was something that he had um, a deep calling within him, and he started teaching each and every person. It wasn't so many people when he started. It was just his neighbor, his colleague, the driver who comes in. He would just call them and say, hey, sit in meditation, I'm going to teach you meditation, tell me your experience. And the way he used to learn, and he still learns today, is by listening to other people's experiences. So that is why every experience is important, and there is no higher or lower experience. Every experience that we have is equally important. So it is one of the biggest principle of PSSM is that we must listen to everybody's experiences, because we learn from each and every experience. And that's how he started gathering his own information about learning, whether it is about third eye, whether it is, I'm sure you learn all these concepts in this, about chakras, or any concept of spiritual science. And that's how he started learning, through books and through listening to other people's experiences. So then finally the Pyramid Spiritual Societies movement was created when in Kurnool, and the first, and with him, the mission to be there are three pillars of PSSM. Very important. This is where the PSSM whole organization stands on. One is to teach meditation to each and every person on this planet. The meditation that is taught is Anapanasati. Ana means in breath, Apana means out breath, Sati means observing, in union. So we are here doing, there is no forced breathing, there is no chantings, we are not visualizing anything, we are not following any one guru. It is just being with your own breath, and that is what your breath is, your guru. That is what we call here. And that is the first pillar, is to teach this meditation, simple technique, to anyone you see around. It is to reach the masses, to every community, every gender, every race, every age. That is the first mission. The second pillar is to raise the awareness of compassion with plant-based living. So becoming a vegetarian or getting more plant-based whole food into your diet, taking out anything that has a physical heart, which is animals, fishes, birds, anything out of your diet is something. The second thing that is the most important, the second pillar of PSSM. The third pillar is integrating. Every pyramid master here has a spiritual scientific temper. What does that mean? That means really uh, integrating science with spirituality through pyramid technology. So pyramids are the gateway into sacred geometry, gateway into understanding the real physics of the cosmos, of the universe. So when we start learning about this, we become our own scientists. So the one encouragement for all pyramid masters is that think for yourself, experiment. Today we are talking about meditation here. Don't just believe me or Patriji or Pratima. You do it for yourself. You meditate for yourself and you see how it is changing you or transforming you, and give yourself at least a 40-day period for this transformation to happen. Do not just say, hey Pari, I meditated for like 7 days, nothing seems to happen. Give yourself some time, because every, like any other thing, like learning a piano or going and learning to play tennis, for anything it needs practice. It is not going to happen overnight. So as you practice, you will start learning on your own why things are happening, how they are happening. Things will get revealed to you. You don't even have to ask anybody for clarification. The clarification will come within you. So the next, I'm going to show you the first pyramid that was built, which is this one. So in 1991, the first pyramid in Kurnool. If you know Kurnool, Kurnool is a small town in Andhra Pradesh, where the first pyramid, that is where he was stationed because of his job. And so you see the gentleman on the right on the picture. He was the person who actually donated this land and said, hey Patriji, you're teaching meditation to each and every person. By that time, there were a lot of people coming, like say 50 to 70 people coming in every day to learn meditation. And he would go to each person's house to teach meditation. So he said, you know what, you're going everywhere, why not I build you a meditation center so you can come and teach meditation there and everybody can meditate together. So then he said, before this, in fact, I missed one slide. The turning point in his life was this book, The Secret Power of Pyramids, Bill Schull and Ed Petit. So if you can find this book on Amazon, probably a second hand, you'll find it. And he discovered the power of pyramids. He discovered, and here nothing to do with meditation, it's just understanding the pyramid technology. And he started reading many other books, which are, if you go to PSSM Movement website, there are Patriji recommended books. You can find many books on there. And the other books are by author Paul Brunton and Patrick Flanagan. There are many authors. If you really want to dive deep into understanding pyramid technology, it is all completely science-based research that has been presented if you're truly interested. And that is why we say, be a scientist, learn for yourself, research on your own. So when he read this book, he really understood, like he was like very drawn to this shape, this structure, and wanted to bring this. And the unique thing that he did after learning about pyramids is integrating the pyramid technology to the meditation technology. So and we'll talk about how that really impacted and what people saw when these two were, because this was never done before in India. Nobody even talked about pyramids, anything. Probably, how many of you know that there are other pyramids other than Egypt on earth? Can you please raise your hands? How many of you know that there are pyramids other than Egypt on earth? Okay, I don't see any hands. Okay, this is like a great class to teach. But there are pyramids everywhere on earth, not just earth. There are pyramids on the universe, which we are not going to go today. But then he started. This is how his wisdom or his experience came into play is integrating these two. So this pyramid was built. This is where I grew up. My childhood was here in Kurnool, where we meditate. People used to come and meditate. People from other towns, other villages, they were drawn to this pyramid and started meditating here. And they were seeing amazing experiences such as healing happening from cancer to headaches, healings happening, out of body experiences happening in this pyramid. Third eye activations, pineal gland activations, stress reliever, people feeling euphoria, calmness to extreme euphoria inside this pyramid. So people were having various experiences. And that is how we started learning the power of pyramids, what pyramids truly are. So they basically amplify the meditational experiences. So if you are meditating outside a pyramid versus an inside the pyramid, it is 3 times powerful when you sit inside a pyramid. You don't need to actually sit inside a pyramid. You can even get a cap, a pyramid cap. Probably the masters here will show you about that, on how you should meditate. Here you can see Arun in that picture. He's sitting inside a pyramid, copper pyramid, and meditating. So the power is equal. It is the shape, it is the angles that is important. So people started learning, and the word started spreading around, and people were intrigued about this pyramid, about this technology. And then after 5 years, in 1996, there is a small, this is in Uravakonda. It is a small, again, I believe, town or village in Andhra Pradesh, where 50 people pyramid was built. And at the same time, in 2003, and in 2000, everything shifted. There was a whole consciousness shifted because everybody started building pyramids. And I'll show you that. So this third pyramid was in Anantapur, where 400 people can sit inside and meditate. Now, in the same year, 2003, there were mega pyramids that were built in India, where this is the mega pyramid where 5,000 people can sit inside. And that is where Patriji is located right now. He's sitting in that pyramid valley. This completely shifted. So this pyramid, where we have Buddha Purnimas, a lot of celebrations that happen, Global Congress of Scientists. So there are a lot of international programs, a lot of people from outside India now come. It is actually rated on TripAdvisor. So if you visit India, this is a must visit place, Pyramid Valley. You can learn more about it on pyramidvalley.org. Okay, you can go to that website and get more information. And inside the pyramid, let's see how it looks like inside the pyramid. So this is how it looks like inside the pyramid. Every pyramid has a king's chamber, where the energy is at its potent. It's at 1/3 height of the pyramid, and the energies are concentrated at this area. So people this is solely, all the pyramids are built only for the purpose of meditation. There is nothing else that happens, and the meditation is Anapanasati meditation. So, and I want to just show you a quick video about the Pyramid Valley. So that is just a quick glimpse about how the pyramid actually looks. There's a lot in there other than the pyramid. Every day, students, pre-COVID, there were thousands of people that used to come to learn meditation. Schools, colleges, field trips to the pyramid to learn meditation, which is really wonderful. Now, in the same year, there's another pyramid, a mega pyramid that was built near Hyderabad, in a place called Kartal. So this is bigger than what we have seen before, which is where 6,000 people can sit. It is a beaming white glowing pyramid. If you know, one interesting fact, the Giza pyramid actually is not brown as we see right now. It was exactly like this. It had casing stones of limestone, which is white, and on the top it had a gold capstone. So people from Israel could see the pyramid when the sun was beaming on it, the light. So and this pyramid is built exactly with those materials, limestone and granite. Those were the materials used to build a pyramid in Giza. And the angles are also Giza angles. Any pyramid of a PSSM is of the Giza. So this is where the every year at the end of the year, Dhyana Mahachakram happens, which is a spiritual celebration that happens from December 21st to 30th, an 11-day program where thousands of people come. And in 2019, when I was there, about 35,000 people came every single day to learn meditation, to celebrate the whole 11 days. And one of the things about PSSM is that even at that event, the food, the breakfast, lunch, and dinner, everything is free, the free accommodation. So people would come, and people would, and the whole organization is built on volunteers and donations. That's how all these pyramids have been built. That's how the organization has been built, because of the mission that this meditation has to reach and everybody should learn meditation, and without an excuse that they do not have money to learn meditation. So we do not want that excuse. So that is why this meditation is free for everybody to learn, and the organization gets supported through donations and through volunteer work. So let's see. So again, these are all the vegetarian rallies that happen throughout. If you every day I see, when I open a Facebook, I see somebody somewhere is doing a vegetarian rally, a plant-based food rally. So really motivating, really educating people about the awareness of living plant-based, and raising our consciousness, raising the consciousness of the planet, bringing compassion into our life. That is the main purpose of doing this. And here is that is the Dhyana Mahachakram that I talked about in 2019, where you can see the sea of people there coming there to just meditate. Even whenever I see this clip, it gives me goosebumps, because the energy is super, super amazing when you sit with. And that is why group meditation is one of the biggest thing that you would not want to miss. You can miss a presentation, but please do not miss a group meditation, because it is extremely powerful, and it takes you much further, faster when you meditate in a group than you meditate alone. And you can imagine when 35,000 people are sitting and meditating together, how amazing. You can Google this. There is a article on Maharishi effect, Maharshi effect. So what that means is, there was a study done when 7,000 people sat together and meditated. And not maybe all have meditated. Somebody is scratching, somebody is like yawning, somebody is meditating. With this 7,000 people, 72% of crime rate has been reduced. Terrorism has been reduced. This was a study done. You can find it on Google, Maharishi effect. Now imagine when 30,000 people sit together and meditate, what can happen? What can happen? And this is what we are, when when all of us sit and meditate, when the whole earth meditates, there will not be any more terrorism, there will not be any more crime, there will not be any more killing. We will be, this is the reason why we are here teaching this meditation to each and every person, because this is the biggest service to humanity, is to teach that you are a creator, that you are God. You are not, we don't need any savior to come and save us. We have to save ourselves, we have to become our own gurus, our own masters. So this is the biggest service that we can do, is to teach other person meditation, is to empower other person to believe in himself, to believe that they can change their own destiny, they can create their own life. So this is the Dhyana Mahachakram which happens, and now this is all the pyramids that were built across, just few of them. There are 25,000 pyramids now. These are just few that you can see, and you see that people are really bringing their color. There's a chakra pyramid, there's a spiral pyramid, there's a lot, and all this is sacred geometry. People are learning that. So you can see there's in Karnataka, in Chhattisgarh, in Delhi, there is one in Rishikesh now. There is, if you haven't watched the Enlightenment Hour with Patriji that happened last night, we talked about Cosmic Valley, that is in Khammam district. Beautiful experiences from people. I've been hearing that since last few days, about how amazing that they are having messages from the masters, guidance from the masters, and seeing many different visions. This is just a timeline. This is from a book of 25 years of PSSM. This is definitely changed now. You see it ends in 2014. We are in 21. There's a lot that has happened, which we should update. But this is just a timeline of how it started, how initially it was in and around Andhra Pradesh. Then it went to in late 1990s. The moment he started traveling North India, Madhya Pradesh, North India, and then today he travels Egypt. He travels all over the world to teach us meditation. And these are some of the magazines. There are millions of copies, free copies, that has been distributed by PSSM for the sole purpose of educating people about spiritual science. And these are some of the copies that you can see. You can subscribe to them. They are doing amazing work. Definitely, I highly encourage to subscribe them. Shrikant and Anila can help you on how to subscribe to that magazines. So you can learn more about experiences, more about the masters. Now, this is just a glimpse of all the pyramid centers that are on the map now. Every country now we have pyramid masters, and again, this is like 10 years back. This must be the map must be completely full right now in India with the pyramid centers. And in the way the pyramid center starts, as I see Pradeep here. If Pradeep says, you know what, I love this meditation and I want to teach meditation. So Pradeep can open his own pyramid center in his home and invite his colleagues, invite his neighbors, and start teaching meditation. So you don't have to wait until you whatever you learn. Today you know how to meditate, you know that you can observe your breath, and that is meditation. You start teaching that to your neighbors, to your colleagues, to your family, and create a pyramid center to start teaching meditation. And that's how we begin this journey. That's how everybody has begun here. This is, I must say, today after this class, go ahead and subscribe to PMC Media channels on YouTube. Every day, pick up one channel, watch one video, and please subscribe. And that is how you support this movement. That is how the more the subscribers that we have, we can reach out to more people. More people can get the benefit of this information. Every day there is content that is created. Somebody sharing experiences, somebody sharing their wisdom. So in every language it is here. You can see the different languages. In English, we have PMC USA, PMC English, PMC Global, and PMC UK that you can find in English, where you can get the information. And I think with that, I have my presentation done. But again, the main important thing about PSSM, and you can go to PSS movement, pssmovement.org. There is a lot of content there. Really, the masters have worked so much to bring the content, the Patriji's concepts, Patriji's quotes, the books recommendations, um, extreme content. So you can just go to that website every day, pick one concept. Every day, pick one concept and read that. Uh, and the one of the biggest what do we say, principle or thing is that we all must read books. So another assignment for you today with this journey is also to pick up a book and start reading. And there are a lot of books that are recommended. Pick any book that resonates with you and start reading the book. Start reading a book and start listening to experiences and share experiences. It's important to share your own experiences, because when you share your experience, that can help other people understand better about their own experience. So it is very, very critical to do that. Read books and of course show up here every day for meditation and to learn different concepts. Thank you very much.